all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, it's an honor to be out here as usual in nature and greeting you. Always bringing this message of self-realization to you, whereby I'm pointing you to look inwardly to discover your identity, to be your divinity. Now, today I want to speak to you concerning the coronavirus and how it is a blessing to the wise and it's a cursing to the foolish. And many people have emailed me and asked me to do a video on the coronavirus because there was a lot of fear going around, and I would have done a video before called the greatest virus, I think, or the most deadliest virus, and show you that it is fair. Now, what I really want to get you to understand is that what is happening now, it's a great blessing to those who know who they are, why they are here, where they come from, and where they're going. Now, those who do not know who they are, those who have a religious mentality, they would believe that only when things like corona, AIDS, Ebola, or anything that they perceive to be in a negative way, they will call it prophecy. But we are living in a digital age. We are living in an age of science and technology, an information age. And in this information age, we are to come to know that our true identity is our divinity, and we have to discover how to use our creativity to be of value to humanity. So while many fail to realize that it is the beginning of a new era, we are coming out of one age into another age. This is the mind age. This is the age of the awakening. This is the age of enlightenment. This is the age where people are coming to understand that it is their own thoughts that is creating their reality, and that they can create their reality consciously. This is the age where men will come to realize that God is their imagination, which is the creator in everyone. So let me say, this is the time to expose false religion. This is the time to expose false politics. And this is the time to expose false education. Because everything that they was using to keep the masses in mental slavery is exposed right now. All the people who believe in secular Christianity, they've been exposed right now. All the false preachers, they've been exposed right now. Many who said that you must not forsake the assembling of yourself together, as the man of some is. And they always use that mantra. They always use that to make people feel condemned, to make people feel ashamed, and to make people feel that they are living wrong when they do not congregate with them. But we all see that the puppet government around the world could shut down all these so-called churches. All these people who claim to be the children of God. We see that really and truly there are social clubs, government social clubs, and that the government in our countries can shut them down because they give them duty-free concession. So this is the time that we have to expose false religion. And our religion been used to keep us divided. Our religion been used so that people will not think for their own self. How they use also politics to divide humanity, and so that people won't think for themselves and will depend on politicians to make things better for them. When you can actually create your reality consciously, when you become more responsible for your thoughts, when you come to realize that we become what we think about most of the time, when you come to realize that you're born with certain mental faculties, like your perception and your will, your reasoning, your memory, your intuition, your imagination, when you come to realize that these things are your true ammunition and you use them wisely, not destructively, wisely, you'll be able to bring more value to humanity, even in time when they tell you that we're going through a financial crash, which is true. But to some, it's a crisis, and to others, it's a blessing. So to us who are wise, we know this is the time for us to excel. We know this is the time for us to use positivity. We know this is the time for us to realize that the news is just to keep you under fear and to keep you in a place of doubt where you don't believe in yourself. For example, a very popular YouTuber who has a channel called London Real. And for many years I used to follow that channel. Okay? This guy named Brian Rose has this channel called London Real. And he has this man named David Icke, who for 30 years people laugh at him when he was telling them who run this world and what was really all about and what was their agenda. Many laugh at him. Now today, many now are believing what he was saying to them all along. Just like people laugh at me, they call me crazy. But I know in my country, many of them gonna come to me to teach them how to create their reality consciously. Many of them gonna come to me to teach them how to use mindful thinking, mindful breathing, how to activate their inner power to achieve their every desire. And that is why I haven't been backing down and blowing my trumpet all around the tongue. So my brother and my sisters, we who are the wise virgins, we already have oil in our lamp. We know that even way back in 1929 to 1939, where they were coming out of the agricultural age into the industrial age, where you had a population explosion, where they had the introduction of commercial farming and all these things. Mass production and everything was coming in that kind of age. They had an economic downturn, which they refer to as the Great Depression. And out of that Great Depression, there emerged many multi-millionaires and billionaires. Those were the ones who were wise. Those are the ones who used their mind. Those are the ones who were doing what God wants them to do, because they know that God is their imagination. They know that God is within, not in the sky. Not a man who born 2,000 years ago and coming for you. So my brothers and sisters, to us, it's a blessing. To all those who are religious, they will always try to rejoice in times like these in a way to make people believe there is judgment on the wicked and they are the righteous, when they themselves are suffering the same things also, and they are the ones who are packing the pharmacies. They are the ones putting things all over their nose. And they are the ones who are saying they're going to heaven and they're always afraid to die. They are the ones who believe that death is actually real. They are the ones who believe that there's an entity outside of themselves named the devil that is tempting them to do certain things. They are the ones who believe that there's actually a God somewhere in the sky looking down at them, willing and ready to cast judgment and condemnation. But we who are wise knows that we are born in this world in a state called amnesia, a state of forgetfulness. And everyone is seeking to know who they are. And we all have to ask the question, who am I? And when the answer comes, it have to be I am. That's why we who are wise, we know I am that I am. We know as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. We know that the name of God is I am from generation to generation, and you can never say I am and not referring to yourself. So my brother, my sister, in these times, rejoice. Find time to meditate. Find time to be by yourself. This isolation is a time for meditation. This time is a time to practice mindful breathing. Learn to breathe from the lower part of your stomach. I think I might have to do a video teaching you how to do these things. But my brother, my sisters, use your time wisely. Invest your time in this time that they actually give you to use wisely. Many of you are going to jobs that you don't love. You should be so glad that you have some time by yourself, that you can spend some quality time with yourself, that you can think more about your life and where you are going, that you can write down your desires, that you can go before the mirror and do your affirmations. There's so much time you have right now. Use it wisely. So my brother, my sisters, truly, the coronavirus is a blessing, a great blessing to those of us who are wise, because we have seen every system that have been used to keep the people under fear, they all has been exposed. Like the religious system, the political system, the educational system also. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much. And I want to say to you, if what I'm saying to you, if it makes sense to you, and it's the first time you've been listening to me and it's resonating with you, then it is for you. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'm encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to share, or to comment. Now I want to end this video by saying to you that this message I bring to you as usual is the single eye. The single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says that if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. I'm saying to you, when that single eye open in you, you come to understand that when it is said that you shall change from mortal to immortality in a twinkling of an eye, is an opening of an eye, and you would awake out of the dream of life, and you will ascend as a fiery being as you hear the unearthly wind, and you will boss your crown chakra. In other words, you will roll the stone away, and you will come out of the tomb and become invisible, and you will understand the new birth, and you will understand the virgin birth to be your own birth. And then you will understand that the greatest lie that has been ever told to humanity is the virgin birth story, or the Virgin Mary story. That's the reason why I always give you the symbol of the single eye, saying to you that when you have the experience, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun parallels the human imagination, and human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And so there is no S-O-N that can be the light of the world, because no S-O-N could be born in this world unless there first be the S-U-N. Therefore, my brother, my sisters, the Bible tells you in Psalms 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun, as in the S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And the sun has never withhold any good thing from you. And in Malachi 1:2, you've been told also that the sun, as in the S-U-N of righteousness, shall arise in you with healing in his wing. That's the reason why I'm bringing healing to you, by saying to you to use your mind power, which is your solar power, your sun power, your God power, your creative power, to achieve your every desire, and use Corona as a blessing that you can use your creativity to influence the rest of humanity. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.